We have a special treat today. I'm speaking with Jean-Francois Arnaud, who is on the line from France. Bonjour.
Hi, Dee Dee.
It's just a pleasure to be speaking with you. You're coming to Texas. Have you been here before?
Yes, last year I went there. I was invited by the West House Texas Watercolor Society to give a first workshop, and I have to say that I have been very warmly welcomed by the Texans.
We are excited to welcome you back. You're going to be teaching a 3-day workshop at the Rockport Center for the Arts in February, and I'm really intrigued by the workshop title, Paint the Light, Not the Details. Tell us what attendees can expect from the workshop.
Yes, you're right. It's the title of the workshop, and I think it's a good resume of the situation because, I consider myself as an impressionist. I like to paint fast and outside in plein air, And when you are a plein air painter, you can't stay 2-3 hours outside painting the light because the light changes every second. The clouds are going, and so you have to be quick. And I have developed a kind of process that will allow my students to paint very fast. And if you want to be a fast painter, an impressionist painter, you have to paint the light and to focus only on the light and not the details.
And it's interesting, you have said that memories of a place aren't composed of the number of windows on a house or minor details, but rather the emotions it evokes.
Exactly. I paint like I remember the things. It's more a question of sensation. When you walk, on the harbor, you feel the air, the humidity, the smell. This is what I try to render in my painting. And it's not a question of how many buoys has this boat, what the hull, blue or red. No, it's only this feeling. So it's a kind of poetry, and I can teach that. And this is why I want to render the poetry of the situation. And it's not in rendering details that you reach this objective, but by rendering the memory of the situation, of the landscapes.
And some of your career has included things like industrial design, academic drawing, as well as landscape. And I love it, Jean-Francois, that you have started at the age of 35 is when you reconnected with your artistic side and became a painter for the first time. That makes you a great example that it's never too late to pursue a passion.
Oh, yes, you're right, and that makes me proud because I'm a better person when I start painting. And when I decided to make my life with painting, I started being a better person because now I feel like a part of the world, You're right, I used to be an industrial designer. That was a great experience, but I was not at my place. I feel more comfortable in my skin being a painter and rendering the beautiful of the world instead of being a member of a chain and trying to make money. And, you understand what I mean. Consumption is okay for me, but I prefer the poesy.
Your current medium is watercolors, and so this 3-day workshop that you're teaching at Rockport Center for the Arts, February 1st through 3rd, will be all watercolor work. Is that correct?
That's correct, Didi. That's watercolor, and I give very big importance to drawing also. So I would say that 30% of the workshop is based on the techniques of drawing, academic drawing, vanishing points and proportions and how to compose a picture. And the 70% rest are focused on the practice of watercolor.
Tell us how our listeners can see your work online.
So I have an online gallery, but on Instagram, and only on Instagram. Let me spell you the account. It's GFARNAUT/painter. So you can see all my work from the beginning of this experience when I was 35 to now, and I'm 45, so 10 years of painting. It's only 300 pictures, but you see the evolution of my art.
The people who attend your workshop will be very fortunate to get your instruction and to see light in a different way as so important to art. Jean-Francois Arnaud, it has just been a pleasant experience to speak with you, and have a great time when you're in Rockport in February.
Well, thank you very much, Lily, and yes, for sure, I will.
Merci.